Hello and welcome to my first wargaming video. I thought I quite like the idea of doing videos, listen to a lot of podcasts. Quite like the idea of reviewing stuff. There's a bit of shadow on the box there. So I'm sat in this conservatory and it's lovely. Get best light. So me, I've been a wargamer for 30 years. I do a lot of different projects. This one I'm going to show off. My first one is opening up my Gangs of Rome Blood on the Aventine starter set from War Banner in partnership with Sarissa. You'll see why it's Sarissa in a minute. I really like War Banner stuff. I get the stuff from the Footsore website. I'm not sure of the relationship between the two companies, but certainly there's some really nice Dark Ages stuff and very British Civil War stuff that I certainly have. So anyway, I'll show you what get in the back. The box is actually fairly hefty, weighs a bit. So it's in the box. You're getting a lovely temple under construction, a couple of gangs to fight with. This is called Unclecthulu. He's like an extra denizen of Rome that does stuff. In this case, he's a Gaelic watchman, hurling tiles at the people trying to fight over his temple. Rulebook, plus other gubbins you need to play the game. Now, I've already done some Gangs of Rome stuff, and I picked this up in Falkirk Cannonade Wargame Show in May. But I've recently just been finishing this book, Last Hour, Harry Sidebottom. Really good book. It's his main character, Ballista, is basically having to go through Rome and stop a threat to the Emperor, an assassination attempt at the Emperor. So anyway, and that's got me thinking about, actually I had this box sat up in the attic and I haven't done anything with Gangs of Rome stuff for a while, so I just fancied doing some stuff. So, what's in the box? So straight away, let's have a look at the miniatures. So we've got two gangs here. Put the Unclecthulu to one side for now. Two gangs here. So as we can see, they're one-piece castings. Now the normal gangs come with just the bodies, with optional heads you can put on and optional weapons, so you can really customize it. I think there's 5 female and 5 male kind of bodies with different heads and arms, so you can really make quite unique looking gangs. These guys, really nicely clean cast. The stuff they've got on them is detailed, but they're not very detailed in terms of being busy, because they're just wearing humble Roman tunics, being your normal lowly Romans. Your senators would be wearing the togas, and certainly there was actually, you were banned from carrying arms and armour in Rome, so these guys are sneaking weapons in the folds of their tunics and stuff. So yeah, there's the gangs, and certainly when I made up my gangs, I knew this was coming out, so I made sure I didn't make gang members looking the same as those. I'll show off my other Gangs of Rome stuff in another video. So the other thing I really like in the box are these dice, Roman numeral dice. I love ancient Rome, in case you hadn't guessed. And you actually get a dice with each one of the gang members as well. So I've got about 12, 14 of these dice now, so I think I'll be using these for the games as well. Roman numerals are just cool. Some pebbles, so it's random activation, so you pop these in a wee bag, draw one out. If you're the black pebble and you're the black gang, you'll go. If you're the white pebble, you're white gang, then you'll go. So potentially you could have a couple of guys going, and then a black guy, then a guy from the white team, and then a couple of blacks. Who knows how the pebbles are going to come up. That's quite cool. Oh, with the Unclecthulu, so here he is. So we Gaelic watchman. Now the Gangs of Rome Facebook site has a painting competition every month. I like to enter, and it's a set model, and this month it's this guy, so at the very least I suspect I'll be getting this guy built, and he has his own set of rules in his blister pack as well. So what else is in the box? So you've got a couple of sets of cards. So these are the cards for the gangs. So down this side you've got the stats, how many denarii the cost, name, wee bit of a story, and then you've got kind of some skill special rules. You've also got a few things about which gang, which part of Rome they're from, which gods they follow, so they can synergize a gang as well. The actual cards with the regular blisters of gangs are random, and it doesn't matter too much. It's nice if you can get a gang from the same area of Rome. but it doesn't matter too much. I don't think you're going to be losing out on too much. The other set of cards you've got in here is another thing that makes Gangs of Rome fairly unique, is its denarii system. So, get these out. So, you also buy kind of weapons and special effects during the game, and these are represented in cards, and these round tokens here you use in games to mark next to the characters that have got the different weapons. On the other side it'll show you the same numbers so you can track it properly. And you have a hand of these that you play at various things. Some of them you keep in place, some of them are one-off. So that adds an interesting dimension, because you never quite know what your opponent's gang is going to be equipped with. Now this is a really interesting idea. Personal influence marker. When you get beat by somebody, they give you one of these. I think that's how it works. And then in a later game you can use it against them somehow, or you can maybe trade it with somebody else for personal influence marker. So theoretically you could end up with a Gangs of Rome tournament, play somebody you've never met before, and they've got a personal influence marker on you, which I really like. Then you also got a bag of tokens in the box. So there you go. There's the numbers which would correspond to the cards. Now your bases that come with the models, MDF bases with the wee holes. So you could put wound markers on them, which are those there, and see the green bit there. That's so you can track what ganger it is as well. Also in here, which I think are stars of the box. Well, so far, range markers in inches, but it's also a wooden gladius, which is what was presented to gladiators when they got their freedom. So that's pretty cool. I really like those. So you got two of those as well. So I was delighted to see those in the box as well. You've also got the Gangs of Rome rulebook. Like I say, I've already got one of these, but having a second one if you've got any friends that want to come down and play. But full colour throughout, really nice produced rulebook. You've also got this here, which is a sheet of what's in the box, and a scenario for your first games in the box. And finally, you have the temple. Now, I've never... Let's try to get out of the box there. So, Sarissa, the temple, I've never built or worked with MDF terrain before, but let's see if I can get this open and we'll have a good look at it. So you can hear a car coming up the drive there, because I've got all the windows open because it's a beautiful sunny day. There we go. So you've got a set of instructions there. Oh, this would be so much better with two hands, wouldn't it? Right, so a set of instructions. They look fairly detailed, and there's the kits themselves. So, yeah, I look forward to building that. So, that's a Gangs of Rome set. Oh, the smell of MDF. I hate the smell of MDF buildings. So there you go. So look out for video number 2, which will be about my Gangs of War stuff that I've done already, and some other bits and bobs I got from Falkirk. And I'll do another one of these a month later to show you how I followed up on it. Thanks for watching. See you again. Bye.